is really just to help moon rock with a clock. I can't really rock. Teardrop on my homie fit, he got a body. No DM, I'm her LCM on Instagram. My skin peanut butter color, inside whip is really just to help moon rock with a clock. I can't really rock.
Yo, what is up, squad? It's your main man, KiddStan. Today we're back with another Finesse Kid video. Now, guys. All right. So the time is finally here. After many years of waiting, GPO has finally released, right? No, wrong. It's actually the day before release. But I decided, you know what, I was gonna record this video because why not? Because I figured a lot of people need this. And I do believe this is a game that does require a lot of, I don't want to say a lot, but it does require some guidance, and guidance is definitely helpful and useful in this game. So I was like, you know what, let me help out the squad and, you know, just, you know, give you guys a little bit of wisdom, because I feel like there's a lot of things in this game that, like, knowing beforehand will make a huge difference and make your life and experience on the game a lot easier, because there are certain things that you can run into that will basically just make your experience like, well, shout out to typical CC, thank you so much for the subscribe button. Is that random freaking alert box. But yeah, so there's just a lot of information I feel like that, you know, a lot of people should know before playing the game and once starting the game, to make their experience a lot easier, because some of them will actually make, you know, things extremely hard. Like, for example, going to the wrong island and getting stuck on there. Like, you don't want to do that. But so yeah, but before we get into this video, if you guys could do me a huge favor, if you are new, please hit the subscribe button. Your boy trying to hit 30K by the end of November, so we're pretty close. We're at, like, I think, wait, we might be at, oh shoot, okay, well that happened. We're at like 27.9K, so we got like a little under 3 weeks to get 2,000 more. I do think we can do it. You guys have been super supportive, showing a lot of love to the channel, so I do think it's very possible. And yeah, but don't forget to turn on the notification bell also. Your boy does a whole bunch of live streams. I usually don't schedule them, so the only way you'll really know is if you're in my Discord server or if you have the notification bell. So I would say go ahead and do both. Turn on the notification bell and join my Discord server so you guys don't miss out on any videos or any of my dope live streams, especially when the game drops, because I'll be helping people get devil fruits, because I have the permanent devil fruit notifier and I have private servers. So I'll be definitely going out of my way to just kind of help people out. But with that being said, let's get into the video. So you're playing DBOG for the first time. You're like, yeah, super fun, super great, fun game, yada yada yada. Well, first things first, let me tell you something, guys, real quick. This is one of those games where if you are planning to spend Robux, be ready to spend Robux, okay? If you are scarce on Robux, you're gonna have to pick and choose and prioritize what you are going to spend Robux on. Just because there are just a lot of different things that will require Robux in this game. So one of the first things that, one of these first Robux paywalls, whatever you want to call them, that you will encounter is the race spinner. Okay, so in this game you do spawn with a random race, and it's between humans, Skypian, mink, and fishman. Humans, I believe, are, hold on, I believe 80% if I'm not mistaken. And then actually it might even be less. So wait, let me do the math. Minks are 5%, fishmen are also 5%, and then, so that's, okay, so humans are 75%, and then Skypians are 15%. So yeah, if you spawn anything that isn't human, I highly suggest saving it, unless you plan on like spinning Robux on more respins, especially if you spawn mink and fishman. Fishmen, they can obviously swim in water. They can last in water a lot longer than anyone else, and they also have more HP. Minks, they get electro combat, like an electro combat passive, which basically gives them a percentage or chance of electrifying whoever they punch and attack. As you guys can see there, it's not every, but it's you know, every couple, so there is a percentage there. In addition to that, minks also get a stamina buff, so this is just, you know, just some quick information there in terms of races. You guys should definitely take note of that. Now with that being said, I highly suggest if you guys are scarce on Robux, please do save it, especially if you are wanting to be a crew captain, because one of the paywalls in this game are that in order to make a crew, you have to pay 100 Robux. So crews, in order for them, cost 100 Robux in the game, and they also have a max of 15 members, including the captain. So I highly suggest that you guys are very careful on how you spend your Robux if you guys are planning to do things like that and you don't have that much Robux to spend. In addition to that, you guys may think about, okay, well, I don't want to be a pirate, I want to be a Marines. Well, joining the Marines is actually free. Yeah, it's one of the free things in this game. Oh, cool, another sub. Shout out to XQZY. Thank you so much for hitting the subscribe button. Welcome to the squad. Free cameo in the video. But another thing is, yeah, so joining the Marines is free, but here's the catch: you gotta give up your bounty. If you do end up joining the Marines, in addition to that, if you want to leave the Marines once you join, you have to pay 75 Robux or 25. He likes to change the price a lot for whatever reason. So yeah, there's that. Definitely do take note of that, right? So that's enough about all that other nonsense. I just wanted to throw that in there because that information is actually very important to know before making certain decisions. I would hate for someone to like waste Robux on spins or on a crew when they wanted to save it for something else that they didn't realize they would need it for. All right, so you come over here, you gotta do all these quests, right? You gotta do this and that, blah blah blah. You fight NPCs, you level up, the same old. You're running around and you notice these different patches, these little patches of sand, right? You're like, what the heck is this? Well, if you actually talk to Jay right here, well, basically he will sell you a shovel. I believe it was like 50 Pelly. I don't know, it's been a long time since I bought it. He'll sell you a shovel, and this shovel is actually a pretty good investment, because what happens is you can shovel up these patches of sand, and when you shovel up all of it, you will actually find money at the bottom or the middle of the patch. Once you get it to the smallest point and shovel it up. So here we are. We'll do that real quick. All right, CG4 just sent me a party request. All right, we doing that. All right, so shovel it up. It does take stamina, so do take note of that. Shovel it up, and then you see it usually at this size is the last time, and you can see there I gained money. So this is a quick and easy way to basically like farm money if need be, and highly suggest basically doing that if you guys aren't wanting to farm quests. A lot of times quests do have cooldowns, so what I was doing is I was doing these quests, and then I would, in between the cooldown, during the cooldowns, I would come shovel up these and basically gain me some money. All right, now you're wanting to get off the island and you're like, okay, you know what the heck, man, I want to go somewhere else, bro. What I would say is I highly suggest staying to this island until about level 10 to 15, depending on how your stats are built. Some people may be able to get off and get away with leaving the island sooner, depending on their stats. Well, basically you'll come over here, and this is who you'll talk to in order to get your island, or to get off the island and get your boat. So what you do is you come over here, he'll tell you that, hey, are you interested in what I have to sell? All right, here we go, take a look, right? So basically you talk to this guy. You could buy a rowboat for 75 Pelly, or you buy some wood planks, and we'll get to that in a second, or you can buy a caravel for 2,000. What I will say is, if you guys are going to another island, make sure you have a way back to the island that you're supposed to be at. All right, so every island kind of has like a range of, or a level requirement for the quest there. So do be careful when going to islands and setting your spawn there, because what you don't want to do is go to an island without a boat, get a ride from someone else to an island, set your spawn, and then realize you can't do the quest on that island, and then you have no way of getting back to the previous island that you're supposed to actually be on. And the reason why this is a big deal is because in this game, if you stay in the water, here, I'll just kind of let myself get drown real quick. I'm also drowning because I have a devil fruit, so there's that. But if you get in the water, right, and if you're in the water long enough, eventually a shark will literally come out of nowhere. Oh, there you go. It killed me. I don't know if you guys saw that, but a shark came out of nowhere and basically eradicated me. So in this game, swimming from island to island is not an option. All right, if you can make it from one island to another, you are a very lucky person, because these sharks will actually eat you up way before. All right, so that's very important. So yeah, huge tip: if you're gonna go from island to island, bro, if you're gonna leave an island, make sure you have a way of getting back, or just make sure you don't change your spawn locations. And the way that you'll change your spawn locations is basically by doing this. Every island has these two people on them, right? Robo and Bomi, or Bombi, whatever you want to call it. Robo is who you'll talk to set your spawn, and then Bomi is basically who you'll talk to get an eternal log post. These log posts, what they do is they basically kind of let you know exactly where an island is. So if you guys can see here, I have a log post for the Town of Beginnings, which is the starter island, and basically it lets me know, hey, that island is in that direction. So which is it's actually very helpful, because this map is actually very big, very large. It's easy to get lost at sea. The islands are very spread apart, and so the game does make good use of, hey, you know, you're not just gonna be able to dash from this island to another, or just swim from one island to another. You're actually gonna have to sail, go out to ocean, and actually make your way there. So do take note of that. These log posts are very useful, especially if you're bad with directions and remembering. In addition to that, you kind of have this universal compass that lets you know at the top what direction you're looking. So there's also that. It is very useful. But yeah, so there's just a whole lot of different things. Oh yeah, back at the spawn island, I forgot. So the spawn island, there's actually a bunch of weapons there, or not a bunch of weapons, but there's actually a gun shop that you might want to, you know, get some guns there. I'll show you guys that real quick. But back to what we were referring to earlier, in terms of the wood planks. So we did refer to that, right? So as you guys saw, there are these wood planks that the little shipwright was selling there, or whatever you want to call them. He was selling there along with ships. What the wood planks would be used for, the wood planks are actually used for repairing boats. So if you have a boat, these boats can take damage either from going on land with them, right? Here, I'll try to do that. As you can see, my boat is taking on damage from being on the sand too close on the shore. So if you do things like that, or you might get into a fight, you know, your boat might get damaged by somebody else. People can indeed damage your boat, so do take note of that. So basically what this guy over here does, he sells a hammer, and basically he sells wood planks, in which you will need to repair your boat. The more damage and the less health your boat has, basically the slower it'll go. And at one point, if it reaches like, you know, like 0 health, basically it'll not move at all. So yeah, basically you have to buy wood planks from him. But in addition to that, trees actually give wood planks too. So if you break a tree, you have to have a skill that's strong enough to break trees. And once you break them, you can actually pick them up and get free wood planks, in which you will have access to in your inventory. But yeah, so that's basically all the things I feel like you guys should know. Basically all the things you will need to know just as you go on. Oh, one last thing: if you are a pirate, the higher your bounty is, when you're out to sea, there's a chance that an NPC ship will spawn, an NPC marine ship will spawn and actually start attacking you, and you either have to run away from them or defeat them. And if you defeat them, there's also a chance apparently that they will drop a Delver fruit. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so yeah, that's basically all the information that you guys will need when starting off this game. There's a lot of other stuff that you guys definitely should know, but I'll basically go into that in other videos. You know, things like leveling up guides and fighting styles and sword styles, and what everyone wants to know about you know, how to get Delver fruits and things like that. But yeah, so I hope you guys did find this video helpful. If you guys did, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button if you are new, and if you are subscribed and haven't done so, please turn on the notification bell so you know when your boy uploads another dope video just like this one. With that being said, guys, until next time, we are out.